nothing yet.
In R. Kelly
Share it.
news, he
Share it.
threw.
And turn your phone
And if
on.
you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory.
With guest appearances by Miss Maylene.
Don't get me going here.
Tune in every Thursday at 4:30.
Put them hands together.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tillman Show right here on the Glory 107.9 FM. Coming to you.
Let the show begin.
Let's get it on here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is Al Tillman. I want to say what's up to everybody out there. What's happening, everybody? We are live on the Glory right here on a Thursday. I want to say what's up to all of y'all. This is the Al Tillman Show. Yeah. This is how we doing it on Thursdays. Coming to you at 4:30. And that is what's happening, man. That's what's happening. We got a special in-studio guest. I don't know why you got the in-studio guest up. I ain't ready for the in-studio guest. Get him off the camera. We trying to get some stuff together. Can I introduce the guest before we just show the guest? Can I have a conversation with the people out there to say hello and do my monologue and my intro? And you know, I got this brother here, man, is legendary. This is what you call one of the real OGs. Before we do that, you just can't throw him out there like that, you know? That's what we got to do. This is the Al Tillman Show. I want to say what's up, everybody, right here on the Glory. We're gonna have a great show today, man. You can share it if you're from the Glory page. Go to the Glory, and be like me. Say I be trying to share it. I can see it, but I don't see my live feed. But it's saying live. I just see the photo up. So on the social media, it's just showing. Look here, you just showing the photo up on the live feed. Yeah. So I'm just gonna share it over there and see what they doing over there today, man. I don't know if that's the old live feed, the new live feed. But right here on the Glory, you can share it on Facebook. It's the Glory 107.9 FM. You can interact with us online. The audience, you can chat out and we'll respond, that's how we doing it. Oh, that light is kind of bright right there. What's that light there? Oh, it's trying to see me. Yeah. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, LinkedIn. You can listen live on the Glory app from the Apple Store, Google Play Store, and all of that. WDDO.live. We've been talking about it, and it is upon us today. We're trying to stop this violence and stop all this stuff that's happening. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like my headsets ain't up or something. I don't want to start messing with buttons and everything, but I'm trying to see what my headset. But I heard all the signal and whatever. Maybe I just need a little volume. But hey, man, we're trying to stop this violence. We're going out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're down here in Georgia. So if you're listening to us around the world, from your Facebook, from your social media platform, y'all know y'all can even mirror us on your TV. And so I'm all decked out in my unity and community stuff. Want to say what's up. Thank you, Miss Turner Ross. Yeah. So they can hear us a little bit. Thank you out there. I want to thank all our listeners and viewers. Today, we're over in Bellevue community. We got the whole Stop the Violence, Fun Without Guns movement. CMD Styles has got the truck out there. DJ Barbara, our cook, he's out there in the field in Bellevue on Atlas Street. We got all the OGs. 6ix9ine, Todd Williams, the legend. He's trying to gonna hang out with us. Got the engineer in the house. What's up, Mr. Engineer? Yeah. So I don't know which one of them. I done probably shared the wrong thing, bro. So I got to go back and look and see what I'm sharing. So we are live. Y'all know it's technology, right? So we need our engineer to come in and help us out and make sure we got everything going. So that's what we're doing. We are live here, and we're getting ready to go. Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Hard is working, brother. I know. One of the hardest working brothers I know. Yeah, making sure we straight. So let me go. I'm trying to go live where we can share it. I don't know why I be trying to share it because it's everywhere. All you got to do is just hit the glory, man. It's the glory. It's the glory. That's how we doing it right here. Y'all come on in. Thank you there. All the way. We're gonna see how far we can get the listeners to come in with us today. Let's see. We got somebody already in from Virginia. We're trying to do some stuff. My internet is working slow. That's why I'm like, you know, a little bit hesitant here. I can see my feed. There go my feed. Come on, come here, feed. Come here, live feed. Yeah, come here, live feed. Come here, live feed. That's what I need. That's what I need right there. Where you trying to share it to? Let me see. Let me get my live feed up, cause y'all got y'all live feed going. I'm trying to get my live feed going as well. Yeah, I got my. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing echoes. Hmm. The call in number 478-250-1444. That's what we're doing right here on the Glory. Yeah, so we in Bellevue today, y'all. It's Thursday. We're in the Bellevue community. Y'all know what it feel at. I want y'all to come over and join us. We're gonna be social media live as well. We got the hamburgers, the hot dogs. We're sharing love today. So we need all of y'all to come on and hang out with us. If you got a story, we're trying to stop this violence. We're trying to give back to the community. That's all we're trying to do. You can come out here on Atlas Street. It's right off of Napier Avenue on Atlas Street, and we need y'all to come and be a part of this movement and what's happening with so many brothers trying to give back and show love, man. That's all we're trying to do is to show love. All right, and we are gonna have some music out there. We got some messages, criminal expungement. Brothers is trying to change their lives, and if you had some trouble before and you want to get it off your record, we're gonna be out there. We can help you do that as well. But it's all about a message because years ago we did what we call stop the violence, and we could not do it without our special guest that's in the house today. So I want to bring him in and welcome this brother here, man, who's just multi-talented. You know, I want to bring in Todd 69 Williams. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Man, I'm talking about, I put it on my social media page, like, you know, you kind of put me in the mind of a Killer Mike. Killer Mike is like a philanthropist, entrepreneur. He's a hip hop rapper, but he does more than just music, more than just rap. He's always in the community. You know, you're talking about, I went to the doctor one time, and we still laugh about this. I go to the doctor to see my doctor, and 6ix9ine is in there taking my blood. I'm like, wait a minute. You're like, man, I went to school for this. I told you I do more than just rap. I came up with this brother. I know this brother, and that's what he was doing, man. Was he's talking to the kids from the Academy for the Blind, college grad, going to Georgia College, hip hop rapper, musician, in the medical field. And one of the most important things that he says when you would go to the doctor to see him, he would say, "You are negative." 6ix9ine,
Hey.
you remember that? You are negative. Say,
Let's
hey,
be positive.
that's one
That
of the
you
one of the
negative.
most positive things that people gonna hear. You are negative. What's going on, Mr. Wavy?
Wavy, man. I'm just out here, man. I'm glad
Man,
to be on here too.
Man, listen, we go back, don't we?
Oh, long way.
When we talking about stop the violence, man, back, get a little close to that mic. Bring that mic to you.
Okay.
So, when we're talking about stop the violence, it could not happen without you. Now, for folks that don't know, 6ix9ine was one of the most popular entertainers back in his field and always been around, what you call an OG. And so when we talk about OG, we ain't just talking about old guard or gang banging. We talking about pioneers in the community when the radio stations back in the days were going to the neighborhood and the community, and you were rocking the stage.
Oh, man.
As a college grad.
Man.
Yeah.
I rock with Big George and everything. We went to all the
Yeah.
hoods. Right?
Rest in peace, our man, Big George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made it, it was a point, man. I always want to show somebody a little different than what they think. See, people don't even understand when they say 6ix9ine. They just thinking it's a number.
Yeah.
But on one end, I'm a 6, and you flip it over, it's a 9. But
That's right.
I'm the same person.
That's right. 66669.
Right.
Doing it and rocking it. From Alphabet City.
910 A Street.
6'9" from Alphabet City. The
Norfolk
medical
Home.
field, man. I mean, you went to school. What'd you take up in school, man? Because that's a serious. I'm telling people the truth.
Biology.
Using there taking blood. You're taking
yeah.
blood and brothers that's coming in there, whether they getting tested for a STD and whatever, it would be funny. You tell the story. Now he ain't telling y'all business now, but he just said one of the most important things to tell folks is you are negative.
Yeah, let's be positive that you negative.
Yeah, let's be positive that you negative. And and even part of your bio, I want to read just a little bit of this because what folks don't realize, when you're talking about your bio, all the stuff you've done, so much stuff, and you continue to give back to so much stuff. Listen, his objective has always been the same: to mentor and become involved with college students and at-risk youth to provide inspirational and encouragement about the benefits of attaining an education and the importance of maintaining good physical and emotional health. He always says it is my goal. This is his goal to reach them through music, an avenue that they can relate to, and via disclose of my own personal triumphs and experiences. And what that is that nobody knows is you lost your mom
Yeah.
at a young age. Now was it to gun violence or
gun
what?
violence.
You see what I'm talking about? And I lost my father to gun violence, but for you to be able to do this, people don't understand. How old were you when you lost your mom?
I was 7, man.
Yeah. See, the difference is I didn't build a bond with my father. I didn't have an opportunity to build a bond with my father. And see, and CMD calling us, and we live on the radio, so we're gonna put him on the spot. So how you just gonna call us? We're gonna put you on radio, CMD. What you want, man?
Hey, man, you know I
We'll-
ain't never scared to be on the radio.
We up here talking to we talking to Todd 69 Williams. You done called and interrupt the interview. You done forgot we on radio today.
Well, the thing is, 6ix9ine and I both know Don ain't no way to make the living. So that's what
Oh, man.
That's what we're trying to get people to understand.
1998, man.
It went all the way back to that.
So I'm out here setting up the stage, and we gonna make sure we have a good time. So that's
Hey.
all I call to say.
Hey, and we in Bellevue. We setting up the stage. I don't know if it's sprinkled. It done stopped, but
It done
you know,
stopped. It's good weather. We finna set it up. So don't act like y'all don't know. Come on out.
yeah. CMD out there. We got the stage. Rhyme Against Crime. We're gonna have the food and all that. Me and Todd 69 Williams. We're gonna continue our conversation. We're gonna get people out there. As soon as we leave the radio station, we coming out there to join you, my brother.
We coming.
All right.
All right.
iPhone's gonna be in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. So man, we're talking about your mom,
Yeah.
and CMD, and calling, but your mom died to gun violence.
Yeah.
And I was saying that at age 7, by then you had a real bond. Unfortunate, my father was shot and killed, but it was like I was 1.5 or 2 years of age. I didn't get a chance to have a bond. But how has that, man, been on your life? It has played in your life, everything you're doing.
It always been tough, man. Like, I got adopted by a lady named Barbara Williams.
Turn that mic and bring it to you a little bit. Just bring
I got adopted by this lady, Miss Barbara Williams. She raised me up, man. Raised me up in the church, kept me out the streets. But the streets thought we were calling. But
yeah,
I always thought about I want to help somebody else, because
right.
You just don't get over pain. Pain is colorblind. It can get you if you're black or white, Mexican, whatever color. Mm-hmm. I always speak to the kids and tell them pain is colorblind.
And that's what's interesting about you, because you didn't just use it as an excuse like most folks. Most guys that grew up without a father, and they like, oh, that boy ain't got no dad, and that's why he's going through that. But this lady, Miss Barbara, you always give her credit because you ended up going to college. You ended up going through the military.
Yeah.
You always a talent musician. Yeah. But you still had that pain of gun violence. Do you care to share what happened? Because that's what we're out here doing now in these streets.
Yeah.
Still at age 7,
mm-hmm.
and and you got to at least be. We just gonna say you at least over 30.
Oh damn.
That you still mm-hmm. out here telling folks to put down the guns.
Yeah, because once that gun fires and lose a life, you lose somebody. And then the person who did it, they lose their life. They're alive, but they lose their life. They're behind bars, right? So my thing is to be a preventive measure. You know, you want it to be preventive before something happens. You know, they want to say you're gonna get over pain. Only way you're gonna get this thing going is time
Yeah.
and talk about it. A lot of people in our hood, they never talk about the problems as
Yeah.
they exist. Like I should have had counseling when my mother got killed, right?
Right. In our community, a lot of times we just deal with the issues. We
Yeah.
don't have
They kind of
counseling.
sweep it under the rug and keep it moving. You know, be tough. That's
Yeah.
what I was taught.
Well, here's the thing: was interesting coming out of Alphabet City, that what we would call the projects.
Right.
And what I look at sometimes, if somebody like you, those kids, when you ride back over there, don't you just look at them sometimes and say they're gonna be all right because I'm all right.
Yeah.
And I may it's just something temporary that they're going through.
Yeah.
And I always say you move in, you move up, you move out. But you know, you can and what's great about you, you still claim your hood, you still claim
Yeah.
the
I'm from
set
there.
that
I'm
you
from
from,
there. You know?
but you went to college, you're a military man,
Right.
you took up biology,
Mm.
and you know, but you're still a musician, you're entertainer, and you're still giving back, you know.
You know, I think one thing that separates me and put me in a position to go and talk to my hood or still be with my boys on my side of town, right?
Yeah.
Because they know I'm telling the truth. Like I use my music for pain to release some pain. So some of the stuff I'm saying, they remember it and they know, yeah, he telling that for real. And I don't always sit on the mic and talk about all the killings and drive-bys I can do, or Maseratis I can drive, bro. I always talk about dying in a way to make a living. You know,
Yeah.
how can you make
Yeah.
a living if you dead? And people look to that as an inspiration because they know I came out the project. Now, how you come out the project and you go into nursing and you know, taking care of people. You know, there's so many
Yeah.
things I can do.
Right.
I come
Right.
from urology, then I'm in gastrology. I was at Emory, did the you know, Atlanta trip. So it's deeper than rap. Like when they see my shirt I be having on and say wavy, deeper than rap.
Mhm.
I always been deeper than just making music.
Well, CMD just alluded to something like dying ain't a way to make a living. That was one of the songs that you did a while back that
Yeah,
was
my-
very, very popular.
Yeah, my first album.
Yeah.
Of
And
Hollywood.
I'm gonna tell you what's interesting about all of that, what you're saying, is that I saw something you did that was so amazing because people hear and listen to your music, but they can't always see it. Now, when I mean they can't always see it, you did something when you went to the Blind Academy. You went to the Blind Academy. These young boys and girls had been hearing your music, and they just felt something. And there's a picture that's out there, and I was trying to find it, that you're just surrounded by all these Blind Academy kids, and you sitting here giving them a message and singing and performing for them. And you've done that, and that's stuff you do. Tell us about that, my brother.
Man, listen. When they say your music can be felt, these people never seen me. So I had to wear a little device on me that they can put in their ear and it makes the music come to life for them, you know?
Mm.
So when they standing out touching me, they actually was feeling me, feeling my music. Like when people say, I feel your music. These people never seen me, but they felt me. And that was one of my best shows, man, because this ain't about what I look like. They didn't know I was a tall, handsome fella at that time. You feel me? But listen, it was women.
You still a tall guy. You still a handsome fella,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I was younger and they took it and they ran with it, right?
Yeah.
But I felt good because they came and said they understood what I was saying.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Al Tillman Community, I got a photo of us up, you know, because we go way back. Now, y'all know him. Really, music is his passion, his life. But let me tell y'all something. He was one of our Tigger Entertainment comedians.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that shocked people to know that this guy 6'9" would go to Atlanta. We would go to different places across this country. Not only did he rap and did do music, but he was one of our comedians that did skits. And I don't know if you picked that up at Georgia College or whatever, but people would be pleasantly surprised to hear, oh, 6ix9ine, because you know the radio station took you around, you was rocking the stage, but they didn't know that was a comedy part of you.
Right. And it was funny when you came and asked me. I'll never forget I was at Peacock Lounge and you walked up and say, boy, you funny. I hear you funny. Right. And I was like, how you know I'm funny, bro?
I was recruiting back
Yeah.
then.
I said, how you know I'm funny? You said, I just know. You want to put that on stage? I had to think about it. I don't know. I don't do jokes like that.
But what I was saying was, you see, you already had the stage presence.
Yeah.
You wasn't a shout on stage, and what makes people more comfortable is what they know they can do. You know you can do the music, and I think with us, cause we go back and we was doing Peacock, and you just alluded to something. Most folks don't know we started the comedy here. And so that's why when you say, and we can say entertainment itself is
Yeah.
more than just entertainment.
Yeah.
It's about giving back because that's what you've been doing, man.
I used to leave. I remember I used to work with Dr. Jones, and I leave Dr. Jones' office and come right to Peacock and do a skit with you.
Wow.
The
Wow.
gays in the military, stuff people
Yeah.
never thought about.
Things we can't do now. People be so sensitive about that.
Yeah.
The gays in the military skit, we got photos and pictures off the chain stuff.
Yeah. And I was the sergeant, and it was funny because I came from the military for real.
Right. Absolutely.
But see, people don't know that, but that's why I say it's deeper than rap. When I say I'm deeper than rap, you got to get to look past the cover, man, and read, and you'll learn a lot about a person, not
Absolutely.
about what you hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting here with Todd 69 Williams. This is the Al Tillman Show. We're here on 107.9 FM. The Glory. That's right. You can share us on social media, Facebook Live. Go to the Facebook page and you can share it on your page. We're streaming live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, LinkedIn. If you want to listen and see the show later, you can. It'll be up on the Glory's website. It'll be up on our website. It'll be up on Todd 69 Williams website.
Oh yeah.
Man, what I want to do, I want to fast forward because what we're doing, we started something back in 2010. You guys were out here rapping and doing your thing musically, but you've always been in the medical field. But one of the things, you have a son and I have a son, and we have sons, but our sons are okay because we're fathers that recognize that we had to, because we came up in the street, we made sure our kids didn't. But in 2010, we connected with a Sunny Spoon, a DJ, a CMD, and so many brothers from the hood. And we went around neighborhoods. We had the blueprint on how do you stop the violence and killing because it wasn't popular. People were saying stuff, oh, they snitching, they working for the police. But the message, man, how powerful was that? And because that's why I say now I'm a commissioner. Everybody's been like, you got to come back and we got to do this in the street. But tell people, what were we doing back in 2010 and reducing gun violence? In 2010, 2011, that was 13, 14, 15 murders that year. Now, any murder is too many, but during that time period when we were out there, and what that meant to you back then, brother?
I'm gonna tell you, man, it meant a lot because people I grew up in the streets knew I cared. It wasn't about being popular. I was doing this before they ever can throw it on the internet and say, "Look what we doing."
Right.
If you go back to 2010, it wasn't popular like that, right?
Yeah.
And my friends would say, "Man, that's real because you standing up for something, right?" I don't have to tell anything because I'm not that type, but I can tell you what's wrong and what's right.
Yeah.
And my granddaddy taught me that. You know what I'm saying?
So, and that's what we need, man, for you as an entertainer, and then for folks to see you in the medical field to stand up and say, because you don't hear many rappers say, hey, man, put the guns down, stop the violence. You ain't selling out, you ain't selling your soul, but you trying to survive. And you talk about the education piece because you go all over the country, man.
Yeah, I fly out everywhere.
Tell people where you've been. Get a little closer to that mic. Tell people some of the
Man.
places you've been because I know, but they don't know.
Yeah, I done did University of Louisiana at Monroe. In Louisiana, I did Jackson State. I done did Fort Valley State, Savannah State, Albany State. I did Florida. I did DC.
And what he's talking about is going around. We're not talking musically now. We're talking about going around speaking and getting paid to tell your story because of what the circumstance that happened to your mom at age 7.
And see, they want to see somebody who went through it, and I can, voice that. And I'm musically can put it in words, but I can tell them how I made decisions to come out the streets, and I made decisions to say, "Hey, man, that's wrong. Don't do that." And they asked me why. Hey, my mama got killed. My mama got shot. So how I'm gonna think it's cool? I'm not gonna think it's cool. People look at me and they think by you looking at me, I got dreads, gold, whatever. But it's the inside, It's what I'm pushing out. I'm pushing some positive stuff out there. You just got to catch it.
Yeah.
And when you sit and talk to a person, like Al talking to me, he understood where I was coming from, and he propelled me to do it in a bigger a bigger venue.
Yeah.
So now I'm in DC telling somebody about little old South Macon. Now I'm telling them about Unionville. Now I'm telling them about Bellevue. Now I'm telling them about, the west side of Macon. But it's all us because we grew up together,
Well, let me tell you, one of the, and most folks don't know this, you and I know this, but one of the hardest things, because as a talent and booking agent, one of the things I had the pleasure of doing was I was your agent. I was your agent from a comedy standpoint, but I did some musical stuff. But I didn't have to do a whole lot to sell Todd 69 Williams because you were selling yourself. You were already a household name. So when we talking about tours from Gainesville, Florida, with the TSG record recording artist tour, with Tony Terry, hanging out with Young Jeezy. Most folks don't know Young Jeezy came up with you guys. Southeastern cities, Pastor Troy,
Yeah.
Jack the Rapper music seminar that was huge down in Orlando, Florida, that you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
The Rich Boy concerts back in Mobile. Lil Wayne and Baby when they first came out in Atlanta.
You remember that?
From Spark. Brother, I was your guy. That I'm telling you, our goal when we were like, you need to go on and run for office. Our goal was, we was like, man, we there's a whole different audience. When I came to y'all, I was like, let's talk about that. It's like, because y'all was shocked, like, Al, you finna become a public figure. I was like, brother, listen, these people here don't even know us. It's a whole different audience. And what I tell people all the time is Burger King and McDonald's is on every corner, but they got advertisement every day. Everybody just don't know. And so with you, my brother, I was looking at, man, I saw some other resources that not only can we help brothers change their lives, but I was like, let me help my guys and tell these guys don't even know my guys.
Sure, right.
And so we got into politics, and y'all got more involved than that.
Yeah.
Coming to get on panels, to sit on panels with the sheriff, the FBI, and all of this. And that's what people thought, oh man, they snitching, man, they snitching. Because we just had the connection and was trying to tell everybody else. How hard was that? Because people really was thinking, oh man, you snitching and you don't turn into the police.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How crazy that was, man.
It's funny because that happened to me a couple times, right? But, I'm telling this person, like, look, man, don't you want the inside scoop on if something do go down? First time you get popped for something, you always ask for a lawyer. But how that lawyer gonna know you? Somebody got to connect you into the best lawyer. Why not somebody you know, like me, that I know the lawyers? I've been sitting down across from these lawyers, so I'm helping you. This not even telling you what you did. I'm just gonna give you put you to the lawyer. Once they realized that I was trying to help, a lot of them come to me then, for help. Just like I might need some, and I might say, let me call Al. I see some trash over this way. Let me see what he got going, because that's his little section, right? But I couldn't get to you if I hadn't made that bond with you some kind of way.
Right.
And that's what I think a lot of street people forgetting about. No matter how much street you gonna do, you gotta be connected to somebody on the inside.
Well, what's always interesting to me is that, like you said, we're looking for the lawyer when we get in trouble. We want to, can you talk to the police officer about this? My son just got in trouble about this. We need to go to the judge, let the judge know. But on the other side, when it's just everything smooth and normal, oh, they snitching. They talking to the police.
Nah.
And so it's like, man, we were getting it double, man,
Yeah, but it take a real person to just stand up, man, for what's right. If somebody really just told one of their friends, look, man, you wrong, bro. Don't do that. It'll be 40% of people not in trouble right now. Don't wait till you get in trouble, then come telling me, bro, you shouldn't have did that.
Yeah. And so that's what's interesting is, like, people, don't think it's cool to say, hey man, don't do that. And like now, man, Scrappy from Unionville, Scrappy, I ain't telling our conversation, but Scrappy was like, hey, bro, these young G's, these young brothers, they're getting out of control, man. But listen, we're gonna continue that. We're gonna talk to Miss Maylene. We're gonna let 6ix9ine ain't scared to tell you to put down the guns. And this brother here ain't scared to tell you to put down the guns. T.I. We'll be right back in a minute with the Al Tillman Show, right here on the Glory 107.9 WDDO. We'll be right back. Oh, that's kind of low.
Be smart and make the correct choice. Join Al Tillman, the Unity and Community family, along with me, T.I. And choose not to join gangs, do drugs, or use guns. Make the right choice, and you can have whatever you like in life. Go online and download a brochure today at www.unitytoday.com and tell them T.I. sent you.
That's right. He's not afraid to tell us to put down the guns. And this lady here's got a message for us also.
Why, my black brother? Why are you killing one another? Your Uzis, your AK-47, the Magnum, do they really fit your profile? Is that what you're all about? Why is it that you're not concerned with your education? Where will you be 20 years from now? Why must you become involved in a game? What does the color that I wear have to do with who I am? Do you think it's cool to wear your pants down to your knees? Is it okay to call a female out of her name? Why have you become so violent? What goes through your mind when committing a drive-by shooting where so many times innocent children as well as adults lose their lives? What has happened in your young life to bring you to this point? Let's come together and reason. We must rebuild our neighborhoods and our schools. Perhaps we must begin by rebuilding within ourselves. Together, we're able to make a difference. So in closing, I ask, why not, my brother? Why not?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show. I'm sitting here with Todd 6'9" Williams, and the question is, why not, my brother? We can't do it by ourselves. 6'9".
I'm serious, man.
We can't do it by ourselves, man.
They got to step 1 foot forward, man.
Yeah, you got the wavy movement going on. Tell us about the wavy movement. I mean, it was a song, and you know now I go back and I don't know if you know my song, but I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1 and see if we'll sing it together and see if you know.
I already
3, 2, 1. Sherry tell you about a girl named Cheryl. Yay. I wish I had that song. I gotta have that song, man.
I gotta have
Let me tell you about a girl named Cheryl.
And get what? That was a true story, man. I met this girl in the military, and I was too young, and she was older and was a teacher, and she broke my heart so bad because she was so bad, but I couldn't keep up with her because I had told her a fib. I said, "Yo, I'm 22," but I really was like 19, right?
Really?
And she just was too much for me, bro. So I had to write a song about it, and everybody loved that song.
Well, this is what I want to share before we talk to Miss McLean. What most folks don't know, your music, and when they were going around doing concerts, you were so talented and popular. At I don't know how old were you? Because you was this little skinny kid, you just coming out of college,
right?
And so here's what people don't know: MC Hammer, the Too Legit to Quit album, was done by the same producer that was doing your music. Yeah. Michael Buckhouse,
Mike,
who folks did not know was a producer who produced MC Hammer's music that produced your music.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were blessed in that sense to have a Mike Buckhouse that stuck with you, because I can go back and share some stuff, and I was gonna pull your bio back up because. But they talk about the Mike Buckhouse experience, because I want to tell people some stuff that they don't know you helped start and create.
Hey, the funny thing, man, Mike saw me at the Coliseum. We went to a show and he was backstage, and he kind of said the same thing like you said. He said he saw me, he could see potential in what I'm about. Hadn't heard one song about me, and I said, man, it's my lucky day. I meet a person who produced Hammer, so he jumped in and started producing me for free, right? So I messed around and got a deal with Masters Entertainment. And I got Mike paid, you know, and he showed love back, even with the Dollywood thing with Dwayne Banks. You know, Mike was my go-to producer on that whole project too.
And we talk about Dollywood. What most folks don't realize is, although it's named after the guy's mom, you were one of the co-creators,
exactly,
of Dollywood Records.
It was just me and Dwayne from the jump.
Yeah. And most folks, because you know they see and Sonny Spoon was with him and some of the other guys, but you were one of the first artists and co-created Dollywood Records.
Hey, and to be truthful, you know, and Dwayne will tell you, it was just me and him, and I brought Mike in to produce. Spoon hadn't got there yet.
Yeah. What was the album Mike produced of Hammer? Was it
that Too Legit?
That Too Legit to Quit? Yeah. And he gets credit for that. And is Mike still in making or Mike in Atlanta?
Yeah, he in making.
Great guy,
Mike
super
doing some
guy.
acting now.
Yeah.
He doing
I
acting
always
stuff.
been the same cool guy. Mike Buckhouse. And man, we not used to have some fun at the Peacock doing those skits. Because I was talking to some folks the other day, and they was like, some of the OGs may be in the way, and I'm like, listen, you give me that platform on the stage, that talent supersedes all of that, because we couldn't hold you back. I was trying to grab you and like, let me get in on this comedy part.
Yeah.
I remember going to Teddy's in Atlanta. Brothers signed you with Universal and all of this, and so you just stayed this humble guy and stayed around here in Georgia. Like people would say, you ought to be in LA, New York. But you stayed around here humble, going around, making money from speeches more so than music. Man.
I make more speaking than they make going to 5-6 clubs,
Hey.
It's real, like real money.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show right here on 107.9, The Glory AM. It's at WDDO. We want to talk to Miss Maylene. She's sitting there. The engineer's telling me she's buzzing the phone, trying to get in on this. Miss Maylene, what's going on? We got to listen.
I knows what I'm talking about.
What you
so
talking
y'all
about?
Just listen to me. It's we on.
We on.
It's we on.
We are on, Miss Maylene. How you doing?
Don't nobody know you. It's we on.
We are on.
Cause don't nobody know your business like me.
I want the engineer put my picture back up.
Talking about 69.
You don't took my picture off. Put me back up.
69.
6'9". Yeah.
Oh, what his name is?
6'9". Yeah.
6 and the 9.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Well,
see, that's why the children, it's like they are, because y'all on here talking about the 69. I ain't got in the 69 position.
No, not the 69 position. His name is 6'9".
The name is 6'9".
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Well, you should have said something, baby.
He said
SIX dash the NINE.
6'9". Todd 6'9".
Well, Todd.
Todd 6'9".
Well, call him Todd, baby. What is the 69? You call him 69.
We've been calling him Todd.
I'm thinking you talking about the wrestling. The man's and the girl is position.
No, ma'am. It's a family
The things
show.
that these folks create when they trying to get flexibility. Yes. But you ain't talking about that.
No, ma'am. We're not talking about that.
Oh, his name is 69.
His name is 6'9".
Oh, the 6 and the 9. I thought you said it was Todd.
Todd. Go ahead, Miss Maylene. Todd.
That's the nickname.
The nickname.
The nickel name.
Nickname is 6'9".
Oh, the nickname.
The nickname.
Okay, how you doing, baby?
What up?
Well, y'all got it, baby. People, y'all saying all the right things about how people should do, man. And you done did a lot of things, young man.
Thank you.
And everything here.
Thank you, Miss Maylene.
Your folks will be proud of you. You got to keep on trying to give back.
Got to.
Because there's some people out here ain't doing nothing but taking. They always got their hands out. They think everybody owe them something. But you keep on doing your thing here.
Yes, ma'am.
You the little smart, educated fella. And you don't have to go to school and to the college and all of that to be educated.
Educated, Miss Maylene.
I said educated.
Educated.
Every day you can get a lesson in education. Just learning something. I don't understand the young boys want to pick up a gun and hurt somebody, but they running from the police. The police locking them up, giving them the tickets and everything, but they running and trying to hurt each other. I ain't saying who you should hurt, but you're running from the wrong folks, baby. You ought to be running to help your little brother and your little sister. In the neighborhood, all y'all live in the same neighborhood. You ain't doing nothing like Al said, you ain't cleaning up your neighborhood. You ain't fixing up your neighborhood. Your colors, crayons, is all kind of color. Why did they just choose the blue and the red? It's other colors out there. I like the red, white, and blue. I like to dress up and go to church in my white and black.
Well.
And my black and white.
Well.
My red and white. My cream and blue, baby. I knows how to do it. Miss Maylene knows it all. Cause don't nobody know your business like me.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. I knows it all.
You know it all.
See, they'll spend some money on a bullet. You know, you can buy a box of bullets for $10 to $15, just a little cheap bullets.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go out here and shooting at somebody for a lifetime, and you end up in troubles, in jails. And you don't want to end up in jails, baby.
Oh, no.
That's why, see, when I bought my guns, I got it to protect my household. Lord. Yes. I got it for these young girls that be coming around here right on Friday, around 2:59, because Mr. Willie get off with his check on Friday. So I bought the gun to keep them back. So I go out and I pop, and bang for safety reasons. For burglaries.
Pop, bang,
for
bang.
jokers want to break in your car.
Mm-hmm.
Look in your window. Peep under your dress. Smile at you. Hit you on the fanny. You don't buy no gun just to ride down the street and just shoot up your brother and your sister, baby. Y'all got to have more sense than that. Right. A gun ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna shoot somebody that don't take but 5 to 10 seconds, but then you gonna sit in a jail for all the rest of your life.
All your day.
And looking at somebody you don't even like.
Yeah.
You didn't like them on the street. You ain't gonna like them sitting in the jail.
You speaking some
So don't
truth.
be out here and shoot nobody, baby. Just loves one another. And you got to give them a chance. And y'all keep on doing what you're doing because you got to help them.
That's right.
I told you weeks ago they hungry. They hungry. That's why they out here mad and shooting up everything. You'll go and spend $15 on some bullets, but won't go buy your baby no Pampers. Oh, did I say that?
You did.
You'll buy yourself a gun. You'll steal a gun, break in a house. But you ain't buying no Pampers. You ain't buying no toothbrushes, no toothpastes, no baby food. You won't get the baby no socks. You won't get the baby no underwear. But you want to get the baby the Nike shoes and all the expensive things because the girls is out here competing. Wow. And they want to say, my baby looks good. Well, your baby don't look that good if he's making bad grades in school. Mm. You know, the boy's 14 years old in the 2nd grade.
He what?
Did I stutter, Al?
What you said?
I said he's 14 years old in the 2nd grade. You got to help them. Save their lives, baby. They need saving. Y'all continue to save them in the 6 and the 9.
6-9.
And y'all do all that. The C and the D and the M.
CMD.
And all the south side and the west side and the north side and the east side and the upside down side. Y'all come together and you can make a great cake. All that shooting and killing ain't necessary. Save somebody.
Save them.
Come to Jesus.
Come to Jesus.
Can I sing my Come to Jesus album?
We ain't got time for that.
We ain't got time for. Oh, Lord, we got to say to Jesus. Hold on, I got to go, baby. So Mr. Willie's calling me. I see y'all come down now, binding on your business like me. No. Okay, baby. I'm coming, Mr. Willie. Hold on, baby. Hold on, I'm coming.
Todd, 6'9".
Maylene.
That is Miss Maylene in her segment. Yeah. Want to say what's up to Steve Bryant. What's up all the way from Stinsonville, hanging out there, way up there in Alexander, Virginia. U.S. Army retired. What's up, Nadia? She says, keep up the excellent work, 6'9".
Oh, okay.
She's checking in with us. We are so proud to have y'all here. We're headed straight to Bellevue today. It's Bellevue over on Thursdays. We're going to be there from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We got some free food. We got some T-shirts. We got the mobile van and the DJ van out there for everybody. Want to come and be a part of it. Hear a positive message. Hear some speakers. 6'9" is going to be over there with a message. You can come and meet him. Bring your young folks out, your kids out, because that's where we headed, man, to give back. And next Tuesday, we're going to South Macon. Over there in front of Pendleton Homes, over there where the two brothers got shot and killed at. We're going to be over there 6 to 8. And then on August 13th, Saturday, August 13th, we're going to be at the Buck Melton Community Center from 12 to 4. 6'9", you rolling with us, ain't you?
I'm rolling. Wavy.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah. All you and 6'9" from the South Side over there. And I know it breaks your heart sometimes, man, to see two young brothers, man. It was like the Wild Wild West, man. Both brothers drew. You know, you see it in the Western day. Both brothers drew a gun and shot each other. And I know a lot of y'all know these guys, man. You know.
One of them, Chip was my man. He
Yeah.
did a song with me. We did 3 songs together, man.
Yeah. I think with Jay Bird too over
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Me,
Jay Bird told me that. It broke my
Jay
heart,
Bird,
man.
and him. Yeah. So
Yeah.
God, rest in peace, man. You already
Yeah.
know this, man.
I want to talk about
Chip.
your son right quick.
Right.
I remember he was a little bitty baby. And he's grown up, following in your footsteps, and this young fella has gone from just watching dad to now you say, what is he doing? Because I got some pictures when he was a baby.
Man, he a 2nd grade teacher in Atlanta, man.
How about
He
that?
graduated from Bethune-Cookman, man. Honor graduate, man.
Man, it was like see. I'm gonna tell you what I see. I see it all the time. The kids getting older because we still young.
Yeah, for real. I can't let him take my wave. But that's my son now, Jada Williams. We call him Snoop, man.
Yeah, Snoop.
He
Yeah.
made me proud, man.
What's up, Snoop? Because Snoop's listening. He'll be able to tune in. Snoop, man, we want to wish you well, man. You know, you following your father's footstep, man. And then, and your sisters as well, because you got some beautiful daughters, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's out there modeling and doing all kind of stuff. Boy, you got some good looking kids, man.
Yeah, Soraya, Tadrika, hey, Soraya, Georgia State. Tadrika graduated from Western College. My kids graduated from college.
Yeah. They following it in dad's footsteps. It's important, man. Brothers out here trying to shoot and hurt each other. So we going over, man, just in Bellevue, just to hang out and just say what's up, show the brothers a different way.
Yeah.
And we ain't trying to make nobody do anything.
Nah.
It's like, those that want to change, because what we don't realize sometimes, Todd, is that we are special, man. And I tell people, because you know this from the medical field, there's a billion sperm and sperm cells. And sometimes, most of the time, only one get out. All those billions, you are the one that made it out.
Yeah.
So you know how special you are. Yeah. And you want to be shooting, hurting, and killing somebody. We're not looking for the ones that's causing havoc, and we're looking for the ones that want to do better and want to change their life.
Right. And that's a true statement, man, because people look at me, I'm 6'7", 6'8", and straight from the hood, they think all the stuff happened to me growing up, I should be more meaner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mama was killed at age 7 to gun violence.
Right.
Yeah.
But I looked at that as a way to let me try to get right. You know what I'm saying? So my friends that know me, if you knew me and grew up with me, you know how I am. So this ain't just me talking on no podcast or on a show,
Right.
It's just how I live for real. And that's what Wave all about. That's why they say he's so wavy.
Yeah, and you help a lot of veterans, man. You was in the veterans hospital serving veterans.
Yeah.
And you know what some of those guys have gone through, and you're a veteran yourself. So talk about that from a veteran standpoint.
I think, man, when I was at the VA, they can relate to me because I understood where they were coming from. You know what I mean? So I was giving them some inside sight on what they need to do to get their benefits. Some of them get frustrated. They can't fill out the paperwork. I help them do the paperwork. And they understood that I knew. Well, you can't tell nobody about basic training unless you went to basic training. This ain't TV,
That's right.
Bullets hurt and they kill for real. So this ain't play. And like I even saw you, Al. I had to do your EKG too at the VA. It was funny because
that's right.
You was running for,
and go ahead and tell the story.
You was running for your position. Now we laugh because we talk behind the scene about it. Like,
right.
You finna go and do what?
Yeah.
So once you won, and I can look at a post where I said, "Y'all go vote for my man." And people know I know you personally, so this ain't me doing it for Facebook. It's me doing it because I know you, right? And I did your EKG, and it was just funny because here I am, this joker you don't put on stage and made money with, doing your EKG.
Yeah.
Who would think I know how to even do it?
Yeah, and I didn't. And that's what I knew of you. But when the girl was like, and I remember when Tammy was like, no, he's going to draw your blood. I'm like, nah, I know him. He ain't going to draw no blood. This boy a comedian and do music on stage. I know he was at the VA. He's going to, and you just sitting there laughing. And they like, he the one that draw the blood.
Yeah.
Working for, how is it working around doctors, coming out the hood, Alphabet City? I mean, what do guys think? Because, I mean, when they see you, as far as the ones that come out the hood and see, because a lot of times people don't always like the fact that you're successful, but I think being still coming back to the hood and being affiliated, that kind of helps.
So you remember I went to Bowden Home, gave toys to every household in Bowden Homes.
Yeah.
I actually went to Alphabet City and gave toys to every house. And I did Tillman Heights before they, tore them down.
Right.
So people know that I'm not doing this just for publicity. I actually was out in the hood in the rain. I got pictures of me in the rain giving out bikes to kids to their house, like not coming to me. I went to them. But when people see me, my homeboys see me, they be glad because some of them came to the hospital and guess who looked out for them? Me.
Hey man, you've hung out with, and see, we've done this stuff together, but see, I got into the political realm of things, but they already knew you. The elected officials, the commissioners, the judges, the sheriff, the mayors, because you have been out here in those circles.
Yeah.
And what's the shirt saying, man?
It's a Wavy Entertainment.
Wave Entertainment.
And on the back of it, it's a deeper than rap.
It's a movement. We are headed over to Bellevue off of Napier. You can come over to Atlas Street, take a left on Munford or right on Munford Road in Bellevue. CMD is over there with the mobile setup. We headed over there to hang out for a couple of hours. We're gonna meet and greet some folks, talk to them. We got a stage. The mobile stage is over there. Hey, we just going to hang out. Y'all want to come and be a part of this making violence prevention. We want to thank Macon Bibb County, the Community Foundation, our Unity and Community Partners, Walmart, Coca-Cola, 6ix9ine, this station. So many people that's out there that's trying to help and do right, man. Because we've been doing it for a long time. We ain't just showing up. So a lot of y'all just getting on board for the first time, and you see it like, oh, that's what they're doing. Brother, we've been out here for a long time. And every time somebody gets shot and killed, it breaks our heart. But just like Jesus, he says, I am the way. But he tried to save them all. We ain't out here trying to save the world. We just trying to save our sons and your sons and your sons and your sons and your son. Because in the end, we done trained up and raised our son.
Exactly. And we proud of them,
Yeah.
But I want to be proud of some other people's sons too.
There
that's
you go,
why I
man.
speak to these kids.
Yeah, you want them to survive, man. So 6ix9ine, if people want to reach you, how can they follow you? How can they get in touch with you, man? Because you still back out here giving back.
Hey, they can catch me, man. If you definitely I'm on Instagram, but I deal with Facebook. It's Todd Wavy Williams. You can catch me doing some stuff because this thing we doing now, I'm finna take it on the road to a couple of little cities and put the Wavy stuff back together. Now with Tiger Entertainment and Wavy, it's gonna reach a broader band of people.
Absolutely.
You got the political thing going. I got the streets going with what I got going, and they know it's from the heart. I never asked for anything.
Yeah.
You forgot one thing to tell them, Al.
What's that, brother?
How I got that key to that city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I was gonna mention it. That's what I'm talking about. That's real, man. From a standpoint of giving back to the community. We encourage young brothers to give back, and then a mayor will recognize you. He has his own day in the city, 6ix9ine Day. And what day is that, brother? Is
February 19th.
February 19th.
And you purposely said get it in that day because it's in Black History Month.
Yeah.
I'll forget.
Yeah. So the key to the city, man, proclamation. And it was because of all the positive things that he was doing and giving back. Even we got a video out there. You can still pull up on social media where he's out there talking to kids at City Hall, giving away toys with our girl Sabrina Diamond.
Sure,
What's
right.
up? What was that group? Kel Jackson, our boy Kel, rest in soul.
Yeah.
His folks. Third. What was it? Third. 1/3.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
1/3.
little group of
Yeah,
girls
1/3.
Connect the community through gospel.
So we'll catch y'all. How much time we got, Mr. Engineer? Because somebody's ready to get in. They want to play some gospel music. We ain't been doing that. We can go to church too now. How much time we got, man? So y'all trying to interrupt us and all that stuff. I don't know how much time we got. Just let us know. It ain't Black History Month, but whatever. We got a whole 5 minutes, man. Not in entertainment and comedy world, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
But if I were roasting somebody, it ain't that long.
Now let me tell y'all something that y'all don't know. I know y'all know some of these top comedians out here. 6ix9ine would go to Atlanta, Georgia on Tuesday night was amateur night across the country. 6ix9ine would go to Atlanta. Y'all knew him musically. We would get in the car and go to Atlanta. Bruce would be hosting the comedy show. and 6ix9ine up there on stage rocking it in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We come back a couple of weeks later. Bruce, legendary, is upstage telling 6ix9ine jokes.
Yeah.
Now, most folks would see that as a compliment, but no, this boy, what it is, he recognized his talent. But you know, here's a veteran guy was taking my man joke.
And we was laughing about it because I saw him again up there, and I told him about it. Right?
Yeah, man. But I'm just saying, go back, and so that's what you was on stage with.
Even Ricky Smiley was in the bathroom with me sharing jokes.
All them guys, man. And so from a comedy music, man, your history, man. You somebody should do a biopic, a movie on you, your life, how you came up. You did not allow the death of your mom to hurt nor hinder you. Now it probably still hurts, but you were adopted by some great folk. You were adopted, or how did that work?
I was adopted. Yeah. Robert Williams adopted me, and my brother got adopted by my aunt Pearl.
So y'all ended up getting split up.
Yeah, but we like that's her sister.
Yeah.
Robert Williams and Julie Williams are sisters, and one adopted me and one adopted my brother. So we saw each other every day.
But it was tough, man.
It was tough because I never met my dad because my mom was just 13 when she had me.
Wow.
She had me when she was 13. She got killed. She was 20.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She had me when she was 13. She got killed. She was 20.
You know? Now, in our community, that's just accepted and normal because my grandmother had, I think my mom probably at the same age, man. Yeah. But in today's society, folks don't put up with that stuff, man. No. But it was just... Back in the day, man, you know, grandmama came up, had 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 kids. And they just survived it, man, on the dirt roads, Doc.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what helped me survive. Them choker sacks at Memorial Gym, the pool. I'm like, you know, going swimming. I used to go swim in Unionville, too.
Sack lunches, all that, man.
Sack lunches, you know.
We're headed to Bellevue right now. We're going to Bellevue. We're going to be hanging out with CMD Style, 6ix9ine. Pastor Barbara, all the guys are over there. Unity and Community Family. It's the MVP initiative trying to stop this violence and slow it down. TJ Hudson, photographer's gonna be over there. Y'all just come out. We don't know who's gonna be there, but the big day we coming. We Saturday, August 13th. And we might even be able to get 6ix9ine to do "Let Me Tell You About a Girl Named Cheryl."
Hey, that'd be tough, man. Now you know everybody, that like the city girls and stuff, they doing the same beats.
Name a song. Dying Ain't No Way to Make a Living. Yeah. Let Me Tell You About a Girl Named Cheryl. What's some of the other ones, man?
You know that So Wavy.
So Wavy.
Yeah, they bust off that thing.
Yeah.
Can I flow?
Can I flow? Yes, you can flow. Yeah. Can I flow? Yes, you can flow. Well, let me tell you about my story and let me flow. Man, hey, man, those were some great days and great times, man. And we survived it. You know, brothers not making it to age 25, Todd. And we survived it, man. Thank you, man. Hey. It's good to see you too, brother.
Hey, always.
My man. We hanging out, man. We doing our thing right here. Want to thank the station right here. Want to thank my producer, Rod English. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Next Tuesday, we're gonna be over in South Macon. We coming. This is the Al Tillman Show. 6ix9ine. Thank you, man. We'll see you next week. Same time, same station.
Stacey Abrams believes faith should be used as a shield, not a sword. So let me spread some truth of how we can stop the hate and political divide from a faith perspective here in Georgia. We're at a pivotal point in our beloved state, with gun violence affecting